We're going to be starting in a second here. Would you like to help get a practice game in?
Yeah, I'll do a practice.
Oh no, that's a terrible place for that. Elsewhere. Yes. I mean, for me personally, I'll kick it. Alrighty. I am so excited. Okay. This will be a good test.
Sound good? Can you hear?
It's a little low, but I think it's okay. We're testing out some stuff right now, guys.
You grab keys. I'm going to turn it up a little.
Okay. Sounds good. Hooray. We are coming to you live from Logan Arcade. I know there's nobody here yet, but it's fun to say, right? Shing editing this one source. Hooray. Oh, I hope everybody is having an amazing start to their evening. We are. We're having a great time. Ooh, that's good. Thank you. We have our friendly neighborhood pen talk here. Tell the nice people about yourself. What's your name?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, my name's Matt. I work here. I clean the game. I try and fix them when I can. Move them around. That sort of thing.
Ooh. This just happens to be a game you're really good at, huh?
Yeah, I'm super good at this game.
Hi. We are having a great time. We are playing Who Done It. This was the GM here at Logan Arcade's pick. Her name is Melissa. She is amazing and made of awesome. Move this down just a little bit so we can see him better. Boop. Bam. So good.
Oh, that looks
Also,
awesome. That looks really good.
Mr. Ian is here. We are also joined by Melissa and Arunas. Seems to be some sort of awkward turtle type thing he's doing.
Thank you.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope you're eating tacos. I wish I was eating tacos. That's okay.
I think it's working. I think it's just me.
It's not a super easy game.
I love this jazzy like outro.
Yeah.
After the ball in.
It's like, you didn't get it, Dame. I'm sorry. Isn't that how this game sounds to you, Melissa?
I'm gonna do it with one.
That's the outro music, the slow jazz. So we're very excited.
Tiny, like, player piano vibes.
You never get a chance to hear this in the arcade ever.
No, you don't.
I didn't know it existed.
It's true. You guys want to get a practice game in?
Want to practice one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
How many on this one for practice?
Go two.
You want to play another one? You want to play with us?
No, I'm all good.
No. He's like, I'm fine. That was good.
Not my game. Not my game.
Not my game. Not my game. I never feel that way on these things. Let's see
Wait,
here.
did I add another? There we go.
Now we got three.
Oh, shit.
That's okay. Free has to flip.
Yep. Sounds like me. I'm going to go have a drink of my drink, and I'll be right back. We're going to watch Melissa play. Ian is going to stay here with
Yes,
me.
I
He's
am.
great.
I'm awesome. Hi guys. Hello everybody out there in Twitch land. Melissa's tearing it up.
Tell me more about Butler. Victoria always treated Butler like dirt.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. My turn.
And then I was on the case.
Oh yeah, hi James. Yeah, the whodunit. I wish we had Riverboat Gambler. Hello.
I was just getting hot tips on this game.
Oh, see, I don't know how to play this game at all. I know nothing.
Oh wait, that's who done it. Yeah, I was like, we did not get a Riverboat Gambler. That game was so fun though. It was so fun.
Yeah, I wish.
Hey everybody. Me if I go like this.
Yay!
Let's use. It's because the camera is off center. That's weird, right?
This one looks good though.
Hooray! Maybe you guys like my new Logan layout. I worked very hard on it today.
Hell yeah, that looks so good. Logan Arcade, loganarcade.com.
So I have a little logo.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, there we go. That's where we are.
Look how that looks. Hell yeah.
Very professional. Let me just move this JPEG while everyone can watch me do it.
I love it.
Oh, did Ian get really good at this game too?
Ian's doing good. Yeah, I'm just always watching because I'm like, I don't know. And I enjoy playing it. I think they're fun shots, but I don't know the rules whatsoever. And I'm okay with that.
My turn? Okay. Can everybody see me?
Yes.
Yeah!
You are super on.
There goes Frieden!
Oh, Trixie.
I was on the case.
Nice. Oh no. There's a lot to keep track of in this multi-ball. Come on.
We played the Riverboat Gambler at ORD last Saturday.
Oh, on Saturday!
Yeah, it was awesome. Great game. I never played it before. I loved it. That was so much fun.
I've only played it, I think, once, and not even in the States. No, I missed it!
I was robbed. Let's choose together.
Call the cops.
Who has a motive to kill Trixie? I think Bruno. Oh, he's got an alibi.
Oh!
But I eliminated a suspect. That's okay.
Hell yeah.
No.
That hurt. Nailed it. Nailed it. Tell me more about Bruno.
Oh
So you want to try to get the revolver before the multi-ball. That's everything I know. Oh, that was only 144 million. I feel like I exercised more than that amount of points just then. This is not a super easy game.
A lot of personality.
I love it. I love it.
was awful.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. You get him next time. You get him next time.
Oh, who done it?
I really like this game.
I do too.
And Zofia Ryan has a credit on it.
That's right. Yes.
If you're watching, I hope you're enjoying American Pinball. Peter Gunn, right?
Yes.
Originally performed by Dwayne Eddy on guitar. Nah.
Ah, dude.
Oh,
no.
I thought you turned the tilts off on everything. I didn't like that.
I wish.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's... Wait, where is he? Before I hurt myself.
Oh.
Because I am going to try these and it's going to hurt.
Return the keys to our tech. The key holder. There aren't many people who are allowed to open up the games at Logan Arcade. In fact, there's 3. There are 3 people who are allowed to open up the games at Logan Arcade. Guess what? I'm not one of them, and I'm the general manager. I'm not allowed to open anything.
Matt, Tom, and who else?
Matt, Tom, and Zesky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I ring us lately just because of the phone.
Sure.
Oh, no.
Here's one of the few things I know of this game is the ramp on the left makes you go up in levels, the ramp on the right makes you go down, and the middle ramp gets you off the elevator. If you bring the elevator down to the basement and you get off at the basement, that starts a multi-ball.
I did not know that at all.
I'm
Okay.
telling you that now.
Yeah. And also with the roulette, like that's.
Player one.
That's a Melissa.
Oh, that's me.
Also, roulette what? Finish your thought.
Well, I've only gotten the roulette option maybe twice, but also I haven't played that often. So.
Definitely, Jeffrey, definitely. Roulette is that's the you want to get that. But I mean, Elevator Madness and multi-ball and stuff is nice. Rack up those points, get up to the pop bumpers, accelerate the jackpot.
Tell me more about Tex. I was never gonna let Victoria get her bit out of my money.
You look washed out, camera. Can you guys actually read the DMD? Is it viewable? Yay!
Nice.
Now she gets to go to the roof. Get in the cab.
No.
Whoa! Nice. Do 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 do. I really enjoy watching people who enjoy playing. And I say that often, but it's it's fun. Hi, Ilo! I didn't see you come in, sir. We're watching Melissa be awesome at pinball. And then we're going to watch Ian be awesome at pinball. Spins are lit. See how she keeps her cool? I wish I could do that. I hope you guys are having a good evening. Right? This is exercise. Oh, we're so glad you're here. Welcome to Pinball Superfriends. This Taco Tuesday. I hope you're eating tacos. Kind of wish I was, but it is very generous with the auto fire. I like that about it too. Ilo, what time is it by you, buddy? Isn't it super late? Or super early, I guess, depending on how you look at it. Nice. I get to play with people who are really good at pinball, which is great. We will be joined later on by Tom, who was on the stream before last with us. And this Saturday, we'll be headed to a super secret location, and it's going to be awesome. Okay, it's my ball. It's Ian's turn to talk.
Hello, I'm Ian. My turn to talk. I win. Alright, got some elevator madness going on.
Exit. Get me out of here. Let's see. Oh, boo, really? I don't believe you. Arrow.
Racking up the points. Do it again.
Don't raise me. Oh, I hit the 10 lines. Oh no.
Excellent.
I only have 2 left. Can I get it wrong again?
Absolutely, you can.
I mean, shoot. Spire, are you watching? Hey, kiddo, I love you. Don't say bad words.
Don't say bad words, bud. Oh, good score, though.
I didn't see it. I never look.
You're in the 700 something millions or thousands or whatever millions.
Hey, Christine.
Not bad. Every time you put it up in the racks in the middle, it was gaining 10 million points each time. You had up to like 80 million per roll. Nice.
I'm so glad you guys are here. Happy Tuesday. We are playing Who Done It?
We are.
Super delightful Valley title from the 90s. If you've never played it, highly recommend.
This game has a lot of personality.
Yeah, I love it. I think we should get another one in. We're going to ask Melissa and Arunus if they'd like to play. And by that I mean, will you please go ask them if they'd like to play?
I will.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, Liz is almost
But
here.
I'm so glad that you guys are here. Thank you for joining us this evening. It's Tuesday, it's the end of the pandemic. A lot of people got stressful news today. It's been a long day, so let's just hang out and play some classic golden era games. Okay? That sounds like a great idea. Happy Tuesday, guys. I'm really tired. I was up all night because my dog ate a plastic bag. And you know what's really bad for dogs or any mammals? Any animal, really, is ingesting more than 0 plastic. So, or not. You ready to play? I was back first. Cheers, you guys. So we're wearing masks and standing over tables, drinking stuff together. So when you see people go off, They're going off to like private individual areas to take the masks and have a drink or a bite of what they're doing, and then returning to us.
Yes.
What did Melissa say?
Melissa's outside smoking, I believe, so I have not had a chance to approach her yet.
Okie dokie, you want to get a practice game in?
I'll get a quick one in, if you don't mind.
I do not.
So what will we do?
You play first.
Okay.
I'm gonna take off my jacket.
You get
Settled.
And then I was on the case.
He's gonna kill it. Ian always does really well with these. Just in general, he's a good pinball player. And this is a great game.
I didn't want to do that. What is it?
It happens, man. That's okay. Super glad y'all are here. How are your days going? ILL, I know it's like a whole new day for you where you are in the world. Jeffrey, I think you're just a little bit ahead of me. I hope you're both having good days. There are only like 2 people here, so I can give some individual attention. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you. Thank you for me.
Tell me more about Tony.
He's smart. He interrogates. And he asks for evidence. I just accuse people. And that's why I only get 20 million.
I think it's Tony.
You think it's Tony? I thought it was Tony last time.
Take a cab.
Right, let's go. Multi-ball time.
Do it. You got this.
I'm going up, I should be going there. We go.
He's got everything lit. Amazing.
Call that cab.
What do we have here?
Bloop.
Oh, another granola.
Sorry.
Yeah. I can't seem to get out of the basement to get the multi-ball.
I'm sorry. That's hard. That's like the next hardest part. There we go. That was bugging me. Sorry, guys. No, it's terribly unprofessional. Messing with stream elements. Ian's doing really well.
You better grab the key.
Arunus is here. You can't. Well, you can see him over Ian's shoulder. He's here. He's off camera. I should mention. Hi, Eyeball. Arunus has like the top 3 of 4 slots on this game, so I'm anticipating seeing some cool stuff. Because he's really good at this.
Meet me in the basement.
Okay.
Interesting.
Those are my favorite. The emotes that we got from Jack's channel, ILL, like little pop bumper with the heart. It reminds me of the 76 Kiss pop bumper tops because it's the same. It's like, but it's yellow instead of blue. But the Chicago flag colors, how he has it, like I would totally get that as a tattoo. I don't know if I'd let him put it on me as a tattoo, but I would definitely get that design as a tattoo. Yay, it was Tony. Ian called it. I went through all 4 suspects last time. He gets the first one he tries.
I think 80% of the time, I think there's a chance in the interrogation.
Generally,
See, but I should always do it. I skip it sometimes, and I'm like, I don't want any more evidence. I just want to get that bonus. I want to get
I
some.
don't go for it, but if it comes along, I feel like most of the time there's a hint in the right direction, but every once in a while, Could have said something that has no relevance to anything.
There is merit in gathering evidence and interrogation. I know sometimes you want to just like get to the roof really fast, and then you'd spend 4 turns picking the wrong suspects, like I did. So don't do what I do. Do what Aruna, Cindy, and I are doing, because that's smarter. But if you just got here, it looks like a couple of people joined us. Welcome to Pinball Superfriends. Yay!
Yay, Super Friends.
We're having a great time here at Logan Arcade in Chicago. They are not open and operational this evening, but they have graciously let us come back to come play. So, like, we are widely tolerated within, like, a 3 zip code range. He's doing really well. 460 million. Damn, son. Ian's killing it.
Now to go for it.
2.5 is a respectable score.
I'm happy with that. Would have liked to have doubled it in a roulette game or something, but I'll take it. Thank you.
You get to enter your initials. You're on the Super Friends stream. You gonna make it sup?
On the roof channel. What's the dog's favorite part of the house?
Too many lovely pinball streamers streaming at once. Who else is streaming? Is Jack on right now? You should watch him. He's good at this. We're just like hanging out and having a good time. But if you want like a professional stream experience, you should definitely go watch Jack. He's so good at this.
Get a warm-up game. I'm going to go consult with my attorney outside and I'll be right back. That's okay.
And then I was on the case. I'll stay here.
No. Oh my gosh, ILL, am I overlapping with somebody? Should I not be streaming right now?
Better hang on to that.
Well, now I'm going to do some investigating. Who is all active on Twitch right now? Jackson, Buffalo Pinball. Who else is on right now? Oh, Hot Nudge, they're doing a pin clash tonight. I didn't realize. It's not their usual evening. Oh no. They're really fun to watch though, so you should check them out. It also looks like Anonymous Sun. Man, Tuesday evening is a premium today, right? Wow. Wow, seriously, look at all these great people on. So don't like waste all your time here. Like definitely go check them out. And like come in. We'll be here for a while. Like don't worry about it. Tell them we said hi and that they're great. Well, did you tell them we said hi and that they're great? Yeah, we do do you do them every Tuesday, Jeffrey? We do that every other Tuesday here. Nice. Sorry, well, I've been talking a bunch. Arunus has been killing it. Quietly nailing it this entire time. There's so many quality streamers right now.
Excellent.
Look at all these great people streaming pinball. That's so awesome.
Yay.
I didn't like I said, I didn't realize Hot Nudge was on, but they're getting in more of the AIQ, like the challenge stuff.
That's awesome.
I know. I love watching Anna and Rebecca play. There's just something inherently they get about tables that I don't sometimes. And I love watching them and trying to figure it out. Arunus is nailing it. Are you talking fine for a second? I've been yelling through my mask, and I want to get. She got AIQ today from Gavin. Awesome. So is it at her place now, or at they're at Jack's? I couldn't tell from the screen capture. At her place, dope. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yay, Rebecca, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Message, like we should message them.
Well, see, they just lied to me.
They lied to you?
Yep.
How do you know?
Ah, I wish I could put that move in a jar.
He's nailing it. I'm gonna talk less so he can continue nailing it. I'm gonna get something to drink because I feel like I'm yelling through my mask, and I get squeaky when I talk loud for a long time, and nobody wants it.
Tell me more about Trixie. Give her a job.
Oh, you sorry.
Okay.
Ah, stop me. Come on, have a telephone.
Roberta's the king of cool. Playing it smooth. Bringing that elevator down.
Get the cab.
Oh.
Well, there you go. Nice. Extra ball. Well earned.
Extra ball. Get the cab.
Alright.
Big taxi.
50. Alright.
He's got to end sometime.
You got up to 100 million though.
Come on, baby, come on.
Nice. Double down.
Get the cab.
My Achilles heel.
Alright. Billion free.
Sorry, I don't know if I'm not supposed to say fuck. Say it again.
And then I was on the case. Call that cab.
Yeah, he's on his extra ball.
Damn. Extra ball. How many streams are you watching at once, Jeffrey? Everybody else is nailing it. I took a peek. I was like, dang. We know some really amazing pinball people and some amazing streamers. I'm really fortunate because I get to watch them.
I'd love to tease you, but I keep forgetting like all the scores that there are here. I can't really do it.
Oh, just this and Hot Nudge because I haven't seen the action on AIQ yet. I've only seen it from them and Jack. Rumor has it Pinball Superfriends might get to have some AIQ action, not this Saturday, but next. But that was just a rumor I heard. I'm not in charge.
Do you want to play with me or should I do it like myself?
Split flipper?
Split flipper. Yeah.
Split flipper.
All right.
We're gonna nail it. You wanna do one ball? I'll do a ball and then we do it together. You wanna play the whole game split flipper?
Your go. I'll do one ball.
Okay, you do one ball. I wish I'd have known because I really like to watch them. They're amazing. Like, how lucky am I? I know all of these amazing pinball babes and great flippers, and I'm really fortunate that my foray into pinball was surrounded by all these rad people. Multi-ball! I am very fortunate. Hi, Commander Root. Oh, it took him like 45 seconds to get that multi-ball and advance that jackpot.
Yeah, but
Is this my solo ball, or do you want to play this one
Your
together?
solo ball.
Okay, we're doing each a ball, and then we're going to split flipper it. So now Ian will provide commentary.
yes, because I'm so talkative. In my personal life too. We got Frieden beating up the machine already. Getting salty with it.
I haven't tilted yet. You have.
That's true.
Oh, okay. Nobody saw it. I guess the internet's on. You guys aren't paying attention, though, right?
We're all hypnotized by it.
Okay,
It
we're
was-
gonna flip over. Oh, I get it back. Nice. Good. Alright.
I don't know why. I didn't see what happened there.
I didn't either.
Oh.
It's alright, I dreamed it. What do you mean?
Which side do you prefer?
I'll do this side. We'll do back to back.
Oh, back to back. Oh, that's okay.
Well, that's the more pandemic appropriate way to do this, right? And we're not dating each other's games.
There we go.
This is actually really hard to do. I don't like it. It's too close to exercise if I have to stretch. That was my fault. That was my bad. Shortest ball ever. Alright, would you like to play each other?
Yes.
Alright.
You want me to start?
Sure. Talk to these fine folks. Thanks, Foosball Coach. Thank you for the follow. I don't know if he's in here. It's so great. I love this game. Like Ian said, it's got a lot of character. I love these kitchen games. I love Safecracker. You know that overly Chicago Eddie guy who narrates the game? Cheese it, it's the cops. I love it. I could do without the Candy 2000s moans. Like, I don't know. I just don't know any other operating systems who feel that so sincerely. That wasn't very nice.
Nope.
My turn.
Are you still in line with the camera? Good enough. That was a bad first ball for me. Still shot 10 mil.
Gotta get that key. Auto fire? Yes.
Nice.
Player 2 is a born leader.
Take that, everyone in middle school, especially Jeremy.
Thomas
What's up,
has
Chad?
arrived.
Hey, Tom!
Hello, chat.
I'm gonna choose you down. Because I never learned.
I'm going to add Tom to this game.
Okay.
Always got me on
Oh,
one.
Game of
I wouldn't have known that because I didn't take the
Yeah, they're not on. I knew a lot about that game when I had it in my house for 3 months. Right now, I don't know one damn thing. It's gone. It's completely gone.
It's your turn. What?
Oh, hello.
Which one?
Any of my knowledge of Game of Thrones. After I had it in my house
Hello,
for 3 months.
Internet. How you doing?
Tom's here.
We like Tom.
He's come to show us how to play this game.
Not very well right now.
We didn't say well.
True.
Suck with confidence.
I like the ball save on this.
Me too.
Yeah.
This must be an early ball save machine.
And
I wonder when they got popular.
I'm just keeping it competitive.
He's holding back for my sake, is really what it is.
How you doing, Internet? Who's all here tonight?
Well, there's a bunch of streams going on, and I didn't realize because we'd be watching them.
Oh.
So Rebecca got an AIQ at her place today from Gavin, I guess, delivered.
Ooh.
So I bet they're doing amazing. She and Anna have been killing it on stream. And then Jack is streaming right now. Hey, buddy, we love you.
Yeah.
Buffalo
Hey, Jack.
Pinball. Play better.
Everyone
I
in
think it's
Ch-
everybody, yeah.
Everybody in Chicago is streaming tonight.
Is it my turn?
I believe so.
Okay, sorry. Okay, Tom's in turn.
Yeah, everybody in Chicago is streaming tonight. That's awesome.
I was like, oh, you guys should, we'll be here. Go, watch someone good for a bit. And I'm like, well,
Come
I'll
on
still
back.
be here.
We have the talented and grumpy Arunas making the occasional pop in.
Yeah, he's only got 3 of the 4 high spots on the single.
Yeah, no big deal.
A high heel shoe, it was Victoria.
Hi, Lal. If you're still here, if you are still here, do you know if Rebecca and Anna's AIQ is a premium?
I don't see them going pro on that. But what's the difference between pro and premium on that machine?
The
They don't
spinner.
you don't have the vertical ramp.
No, well, the Captain Marvel ramp, and then the spinner also opens up, and there's a subway.
Oh, okay.
It's really
I did not
cool.
know that.
I've never played that.
Neither have I. Just seen a lot of play on it, and it looks
Well,
like-
there's a rumor that Pinball Superfriends is going to get some AIQ action in 2 weeks.
Noise.
But I don't work here, so I don't know actually. It's just a rumor I heard. You guys see, speaking of Rebecca, she made my awesome mask. What do you think? Oh, Pinball
And she
Superfriends.
made mine.
And she made Tom's mask.
Can't we have it back in the corner? It's playing better over there.
No, over there.
Yeah.
No, I kicked the door, and I think that's why we can't have nice things largely.
Well, this is why we can't have.
Like
this
when I
thing.
hit Matt's keys. Matt left his keys in the machine earlier, and that's how I messed up my shit on Rocky and Bullwinkle. So
Mm.
Yeah. I hear that I'm a very physical player, and I guess not everybody plays that way, but I get emotionally invested in the game. And exercise is about the highest form of emotional investment that I'm capable of. So I mean it, but then like I end up hurting myself, like tilt bruises and stuff. It's my turn. Yeah.
Yep.
It is your turn.
Did you nail it, Tom?
Oh no, no. I'm gonna stage a comeback third ball. Oh, but Ian's on the board already.
Yeah.
Did you get that today?
So
I did. Some like the penthouse payout, something like that. I think that's what I got it for.
Yeah, I think if you get like the high score on the multi-ball, it puts your initials in there.
Nice.
I think that's what it is.
No. Oh.
Oh, I thought you got it.
I didn't tilt though.
You
so-
didn't tilt. You
Ah.
did not
Wipe the
tilt.
floor with this.
Take that, everyone who didn't believe in me. Just kidding. Left out lane's killing everyone. Barry Ausler. That's my old man fish steak. That's the position I used to play in baseball too, though, was left out. That's my baseball joke. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, I wish that like when these guys say they don't know how to play a game, I wish that like I understood a game well enough to not understand it on their level. Looking at you, Arunas.
Really fucking got matching tattoos.
Oh, you guys
Who
want to
among
get
us
that?
has not? That's a terrible idea.
I'm gonna say Tony did it. Well,
He's got an alibi. See, I thought that earlier. Victoria.
Freaking Bruno.
I'm gonna get it eventually.
Oh, you're right, Jeffrey. I mean, I love it because it's such a rich game. There's so much going on. A lot like a game like Safecracker or Rocky and Bullwinkle, which on the surface is like deceptively simple. But this is rich, like almost to the creature level. I think like there's so much going on for each mode set. Bubbles. Ah, bubbles. I don't know what that means, but then they went somewhere.
I assume beer.
Oh, Tom nailed it. Good job, Tom. And you got a replay.
It's such beautiful idol music.
I like it.
Never heard this because all the machines usually play it.
It's hard to hear this when you're in the arcade, but I hope you guys are able to hear this jazzy outro that it gives us. It's pretty great. Would you like to play a game?
I'd like to play a game.
Get in there, sir.
Play with me or just me solo?
You solo. There's a lot of luck in guessing. No, you're right, Jeffrey.
Somebody come quick!
When we played Riverboat Gambler on Saturday, it was like that too. It was all chance, and you could get 32 times your score, but like you just have to pick the right color. It wasn't about skill. Or maybe there was a skill I wasn't understanding, because Mark nailed it. I don't know if you saw that, but like 38 million on Riverboat Gambler. And he got like 34 of those in one ball or something.
Get the cab.
See what red gets you. Oh no! How did you do that?
Well, you shake the machine side to side or forwards. And then if you do it enough, then
Tell me
that's how
more.
Well, you asked them. Huh? No, I'm already involved too.
I know. I'm just saying, from now on.
From now on.
Keep lining up players. Somebody will step in.
You wanna commentate? You should bring it over here to where the internet can see. I know you don't. I'm sorry. Just so you know, though, if you stand behind Ian, you'll be on camera. So if like that bothers, no, for real. If you don't want to be, then like.
I don't mind being on camera. I just don't want to have to see.
That's how I feel, Arunas.
No,
You're good at it.
you're doing fine.
No, that's. Where's Tom? What?
Commentate. Is that a word even?
You're a very good commentator.
Oh wow, there's some people chatting here.
Yeah. There's Jeffrey. Isle from other streams. Well, now there's just one person.
JFR, that's James Fremont. James.
Jeffrey.
Yeah. James Fremont.
You are such a sweet person, James.
James rules.
Hi, Murph.
Is that Murph?
Murph. Yes, it is Murph.
Our Murph?
Murph said he was going to come visit. Yeah, our
Murph!
He's in Michigan, being a Michiganite.
What's up, Murph?
Oh, Murph!
Arunas belongs off camera. Don't be it.
Whoa! Murph.
Some guy on the internet wants to fight you, Arunas.
Oh, yeah.
I'll play. Yeah. Some guy on the internet wants to fight you, Arunas.
Nice.
Are all these numbers the year y'all were born? Is this like the thing?
Is it?
Like, James, were you born in 81?
There's no way. You're so young. You look younger than me.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Also, I'm older than y'all, by the way. Well, no, not Murphy.
I'm
A
gonna get
little
a
bit,
drink.
barely
I
anything.
will be right back.
Okay. Sam James. I'm a 70s baby, so, Ooh, Elevator Manus.
Any more?
I kid, Arunas. I kid.
That's funny.
1881, like Centaur. Really? What is your skin secret, Mr. I don't age? Huh?
Oh, that's
It's
funny.
amazing.
That is funny.
It was Murph, and he doesn't really want to fight you.
Yeah, Arunas. Murphy says Arunas belongs off camera.
Ooh.
I agree.
Arunas agrees, Murph.
He laughed and agreed from off camera.
Yeah.
And then he kept going off. the
He's
camera.
gone now. He's
gone.
way gone.
Are you sure? Because there's your ball. Oh, Ian. Buddy, what happened? You want to go next? Do you want me to go next? Or do you want to go next?
He went
Do you want
first.
to go next?
I mean, I'll wait till the next.
I think we're both on here.
Okay.
I don't know.
I put you on without
Yeah,
consent.
go for it.
I wasn't
Without
thinking.
consent.
I'll be completely honest with you.
Blindsided.
I prefer to be better.
I mean, I also feel that way.
Well, there you go.
No, that's what's great about Superfriends. Is that amazing people like Tom and Mark and Ian and you and Melissa will come and play, and then I don't have to talk to them.
Okay, James, let me tell you something. You turned 40 this year? Whatever. Shit gets better in your 40s.
Oh,
Seriously, shit gets better.
kind of do it.
Yeah, 40s are great, especially if you don't have children.
Must be nice.
Well, unless you have one awesome child, that's different. But
She's got more energy than me. She's faster than me. She's stronger. She can see heat signatures. I was unprepared.
well, but that's amazing though.
You have a kid. They're usually trying to be on their own, so it is the best time.
Yeah. No, James, you're right. The 2020s are off to a lame start, like awful, literally. So.
This is someone's turn.
Oh, okay.
Player 4.
Oh boy.
They're not great, right? We all thought that roaring, like, the 20s was going to be like flapper parties and speakeasies and great bar pop-ups. We all had like a lot of high hopes for 2020.
Oh my god!
Oh no! You get it back. You get it back.
Wow.
I mean, we should, but we have to be able to do it safely. But you know what? There's Virtual League next Tuesday, and it's amazing, and it's Logan, folks. It's not the same, but
Second chance. Oh, no. Oh, sorry.
no, she got her second chance already
Oh, yeah.
before the auto fire.
You get second chance when you get two of the same thing on the slots.
She did.
But at any time. I missaw that one. The extra ball and the multi ball look similar or whatever.
I gotcha.
I thought they were the same.
I was not going to be good at this because. Guess what?
Not my game. Not my game. Not my night. Not my game.
I'm not that great at pinball too, and that's okay.
You know what? But you're probably the best teammate I could have asked for.
You too. Yay.
Melissa is who introduced me to League Pinball here in Chicago, and I joined her team.
Yay!
Hey, babes.
Yeah, we were at. I was watching the other teams, and they came to the home bar of the other team I was watching. And I was like, they're so fun. That's the team I want to be on. I was like, I need to ask them.
Nice.
And that's when I'm like, yes, come to us.
Well, I sent like a really awkward like Facebook message or something. I was like, hey, we
It was a
haven't, like,
Facebook
formally
message,
met.
I
I'm
remember.
very sorry. It'd be weird, but
Not weird at all. Not weird at all.
I was like, we met at Reed's a while ago. I was there at the Lemmings Toe.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
I love the R2D2 noises.
Yeah. Seriously. Yeah, Runus is gonna be on this. He's a great player, especially on Whodunit.
His name's on the board like 6 times
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
He's been playing it a lot, especially during this pandemic. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
I need to go take advantage of one good development in 2020's Illinois.
Oh, that's funny.
It was January 1st. That's how we celebrated at the Brew Club.
Oh, wait, is that the weed one?
Yeah.
Can
we
I
all
say
wrote
that on
toys.
stream? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Truth. Big truth. I hear noises in the background. I think Tom's playing the Beatles right
He
now.
is.
Am I? Okay.
I think he said he was told to.
Runus may have.
Oh.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, he took that seriously. He was like, I'm playing Beatles because I was told I should. And I was like,
I mean, hey.
if Arunas told me to play a
Yeah.
game, I probably would too. No.
Ah, no! And it's
What is he at?
damn.
800 million? He's so good at everything.
He's great.
Do you?
Nah.
The butler is so uppity.
Yeah, whatever.
Like, you have to be uppity to have a butler, but...
Yeah.
It's funny that his name is Butler and he is.
And his name is Butler. That's unfortunate. That's,
Oh
That's
my
Kind
god.
of predetermined.
Calvinist predestination
Yeah,
shit right there.
That's an arranged marriage of a job.
Also, do you know what's funny? The other night I was watching the movie Clue.
Ooh,
Classic
Tim Curry,
with
Madeline
Tim Curry.
Kahn.
Yep. And I was watching Clue, and I'm kind of like, some of this is kind of reminding me of Whodunit Pinball.
Oh, this is this is a total plagiarism
Absolutely.
of everything that happened there.
But also, the Clue movie is kind of plagiarism of Vincent Price's,
Yes.
what do you call it? I can't remember right now, but... Oh boy. That fucking telephone.
It rings the entire
Oh
time it's
man.
lit.
Tell me more about Trixie. Trixie grew into a beautiful woman.
That's a weird thing to say,
Yeah.
dude in a shirt.
And that's, especially that it's all he says. Extra weird. Okay, pee break.
Go. Self-care is important. So is staying hydrated. Stay hydrated. People watching this. Try it. Cassie, no thanks. That's funny. That's a really great username. Okay. Hydrated my ass. Mm-hmm. Oh, in your case. I thought you said your butt. Tom abandoned us to play Beatles and we never saw him again.
Hello, Internet.
Until right now.
Hello, Clarice. Oh, Jeffrey81, what's going on? I'm Nerds. We've probably talked online a couple times.
That's James Fremont.
Oh, cool. Nothing really. Got off of work. Freedom texted me this afternoon, asked me if I want to do some streaming. Don't have to work tomorrow. Decided to come on out after work and play some nice game of Whodunit at Logan. Oh, hi, Murph. How you doing, Murph? How's JP treating you?
Oh, I panic flipped. Toss it. Don't do that. Don't flip extra times. You don't need to.
I'm not sure where Melissa is.
She's in the washroom.
Okay.
WC.
Good man, good man.
Good, man.
He's a good man.
She'll be back.
Thorough.
Murph, what's your high on Jurassic Park right now? Gotta know.
Play it almost daily. You're back, your turn. Nail it. I feel like I'm yelling through my mask. I need to get something to drink.
Oh, you're fine.
Right,
Don't
I'm
worry.
like, let me talk louder.
I know, I'm just looking at the mic levels and realizing how loud I am. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm yelling at you all at your TV. Yeah, right, Jeffrey? RoboCop. Brutal game. Oh, nice. Smurf 1.3 bill. Nice. Kicking ass. Yeah, RoboCop is a killer. It's a good equalizer game during a tournament or just really any kind of play.
Shut up, phone.
Oh, I love the cameraing. I love the screen layout tonight. Frieden did an awesome job on the screen layout, people.
I know that.
She did this ornate Logan arcade layout for the cameras too. She has several of them.
Nice.
And
Oh,
put a lot of
that
work
was
in it today.
Yeah, I like it.
Or for today, I should say.
Yeah, cool, decent game. Jeffrey, oh yeah, I actually hit a decent game with that one in the league and scored with a higher division. Memory serves, the one time it came up. Yeah, RoboCop is just a great equalizer on people. You don't really need too much knowledge. If you can keep hitting that right ramp and getting the jump, getting multi-ball going, that's all you need to do in that game. But it is brutal if you miss your shots. A lot of outlane action. I will say the one thing I love about Who Done It is the James Gunn music. The music is James Gunn. Peter Gunn.
Yeah, who's James Gunn?
I don't know why I'm
I
thinking
know the
it's James.
name.
Yeah, exactly. Jeffrey 81. Like if you can, like especially EM games too. Like there's certain games you just gotta hit one shot, just spam that shot, and you're golden. Like in I think what makes a lot of the really good players at tournaments from me, who I would consider myself a peon, would be that they know those shots. They really do. They really do.
Terrible things.
Well, when coming to a pinball like tournament, like on a large scale with everybody who knows how to play, like some
That's
people.
totally something I'd be thinking. I'd be like, what are we doing here? How does this
Exactly.
work?
And a lot of people don't give you really help because they want to beat you, they want to win. And
You know
but
what?
like
That's
some of
never
the-
happened with me. I don't think I've ever posed that much of a threat to someone that was like a thought they had. So it's like a new.
No, it's never happened to me.
No, I was like, so what are we doing here? How do we play this game?
it happened to me. It's actually happened to me here. I won't mention when or who, but I was asking for some advice during a game, and
You're right, James.
I was not treated very nicely for asking advice. So
no.
like, well, you know, because it was like almost, we were in the finals, and it was like, which I kind of get.
There's no reason not to be friendly at events. If someone asks you for help or how something works, don't be unkind to them. Like, there's no reason. Being kind to them isn't going to make you play any worse, is the thing.
Help a brother or sister, non-very pal out. That's it.
Yeah, Murph, the spinner's always a good go-to, especially if you got multipliers going and stuff. You know, get those points.
Is this one of Arunas's tracks? I like it. Arunas is musical director for Pinball Superfriends.
Definitely.
Ian, director of lighting and sound. Tom, relations manager.
Yep.
Melissa, location coordinator. Everybody's got a job.
I love the title.
No man is an island.
Everybody.
No streamer is an island.
Everybody pulls their weight.
Everybody's got something to do because I don't have my shit enough together to do it myself. I have a camera for hire.
Oh, nice.
James, I was gonna ask you. You take your photography is just beautiful. And as I'm trying to figure out what photographers I'll work with this year for pinup stuff or whatever it is, I really love your stuff. And I would love to work together on a project. That would be so awesome. He's so talented. Have you seen some of the stuff he shares on Super Friends? It's amazing.
I think I have seen at least seen a couple photos. I always thought they were done by you, to be honest.
Oh no, James is amazing. His geometric shots and his landscapes and his photography is amazing. Everybody here is a fan of your photography.
Nice.
You got the multi-ball.
Start the multi-ball.
I don't really do people, but I kind of used to. I
Cool
right?
fact about the multi-ball, guys. Spam the center shot. Collect the jackpot. Try to spam the center. It's at least spam 2 balls in the center and then hit 1 ball away. Or if you want to catch. I don't know.
If you can, right?
I'm more of a flow player.
Photography newsroom 20 years ago. It's like, you've been doing this for so long. That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Jackpot.
Photography for 20 years in the newsroom. You've seen some real stuff, Jeffrey 81. You've seen some real stuff then. I'd be interested to know what you've seen and the outbursts and the crazy celebrities.
Huh.
Oh, I got a cool story for the internet today.
Tell him. Stand closer to the mic too.
So, internet, cool story. So at my shop today, if some of you don't know, I run an automotive shop. Well, I just had security cameras recently installed. Fine, no problem. Don't even care about it. I've got 12 cameras in the shop, but 4 cameras outside. So, anyways, funny thing happened. This morning, one of my employees comes in, and she's like, "Boss, do you know there's like a used condom outside the parking lot?"
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry to, yeah.
This is a family stream time.
Oh, I'm sorry. But
Finish your story.
we will call this a used rubber then in the parking lot.
Which makes sense. It's not a motor shop.
Exactly. And it's not a motor shop. Used rubber in the parking lot, whatever. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. And so today, around 3 p.m., and I want the people to know who are in the car, if they're watching. I know you came into my shop. I know you parked in my back lot while we were open, and we saw you having sex in your car.
There you go.
So, and you were probably on camera, and so you know, I do not have control of this camera. This camera is controlled by my corporate. I don't even have the video. So, you're famous. I hope your performance was good.
Could you not tell from the video?
I can't see the video. It's the video goes straight to my corporate office. They have their servers there. I don't have a stream of the video or anything.
They have the license plates and the facial recognition.
Exactly. So
we got it.
Nailed it.
Jeffrey, I'd like to think we're all equal before the silver ball, but at the same time,
Okay,
there's
you know
some
the
really
show
good
nailed
pinballs,
it? Like the
pinballers
baking
out there.
show. Have you ever seen it?
No.
It's like a Netflix show, and these amateur bakers try and do like very professional baking creations.
Have you guys seen this show?
And it's hilarious. Nailed it on Netflix. But I want to do a show like that for pinball.
Okay.
This is
like
the pilot. This is the pilot right,
right?
now.
I think
because
it could be. I think it
I'm
could
your
be.
first guest. Yeah.
Emily would
It's a
win
three-camera-
if it's
it's a
if it's a
four-camera
pinball. If it's a pinball baking show, Emily Sweeney would win that.
Yeah.
I would totally watch it.
And I would just watch her make pinball. I wish she would stream her. We have a friend, a teammate of mine on the Pin Pals here. She makes a lot of the pinball cakes in the community and for people's birthdays. And if there was ever a pinball baking show, she would be like the master at it. The designs and layouts she makes for the cakes, it's great.
Yes.
You would all love it. I know she's done Big Guns, Taxi, Attack from Mars. There's more, and I can't even think of them.
Yeah.
She does so many. So if you're in the Chicagoland area and you're part of the Chicago Pinball League, team or singles league, and you know Emily S.,
Yeah, Emily Sweeney.
ask her to bake you a cake.
Emily S.
Emily S. Ask her to bake you a cake. Nice, 3 billion.
Arunus wants to play the next game. I do not.
Okay.
So
I know he's he's kind of wants to challenge me.
you 4, and I'll come in the next one.
You got it. Start it for 3 before we'll ask Frida if she wants to join in.
I've already think.
All right, cool. We're good.
And then, that was on the case.
Oh no, I haven't.
Leave it for 3 right now.
We're on 3 for now.
All right. We'll find out if Frida wants to get in.
Okay.
Awareness is in whether he likes it or not.
Yeah, no, he's going to be in.
Screw that guy.
He doesn't have a choice.
His names are all over the top scores. He'll play and he'll like it.
That's right. I'm gonna go up.
That's one of my favorite fridge magnets. I have a lot of fridge magnets at home, and I've got this 50s housewife stirring the big cake batter. That says, "Oh, you'll eat it. You'll eat it, and you'll like it."
Thanks, you done it. I got it going too much. Can we get the ground back? Can we turn again?
I think Ruda said it still needs work,
Oh,
but the fact that it's unpacked and they're going to be working on it makes me happy.
it does. I just wish Batman was unpacked and worked on.
Batman, Game of Thrones, Star Trek, and Deadpool all hold block by themselves.
Yeah, we could just do that. I was almost tempted to go to 187 the other day and play Led Zeppelin. Out in Schaumburg, 187.
Oh, okay.
I was actually
Is that Pac-Man?
yeah, Pac-Man. I was tempted to go there and play Led Zeppelin. Never did. Has anybody on the chat played Led Zeppelin recently?
Player 2 is a born leader.
I have not played it myself. But the playfield does not look interesting that much to me. I don't know. I think it's a weak layout.
The Pro is weak. The Premium's where it's at because it's got that thing that pops up in the center of the table, the spinner. But Jeffrey81, I totally agree with you about being mediocre pinball player. I'm the same way, and I can string some good games together every once in a while. It's just how I play. I have to slow it down. Yeah, I get it. I get it, Jeffrey81. Yes, sticking to the environment here, they do it very, very well at Logan with Vex. So they do it in a very safe route. Oh, Murph, I didn't know they had a GNR. Oh, I really need to get over there now. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I haven't played GNR yet. I haven't played Zeppelin yet. I got to play Turtles a handful of times. Got to play Hot Wheels a handful of times. Really enjoyed Hot Wheels. Personally, I think Hot Wheels is American Pinball's best game right now by far. If I had to rank them, Hot Wheels, Houdini, Houdini just because it's hard and I love the theme. I love the wire form on Oktoberfest and all the added features you can have, but I've just never, I don't know, I haven't gotten into that game. But I think Hot Wheels is the best game by far American does. Yeah, that makes sense, Murph. I think they might have just gotten it.
I haven't played Avengers yet, but rumor has it Pinball Superfriends will have some Avengers exposure in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I haven't played Avengers yet either. That's another one I'd love to
That's
play.
what I heard.
I'd love to play that one
I know,
too.
watching Rebecca and Anna play it, I was like, that looks so fun!
I know. I love the theme too, so. But I want to play GNR, see all the hype. I know it won all the flippies and everything.
No.
I know, it's like, I don't know. I'm sorry, and somebody can kill me for this, but I don't understand how GNR won for best animated animations in a pinball when you had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Rick and Morty. But
Hot Wheels.
And Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels, like the animations in that game were based upon an actual web series that were amazing.
Oh, we went 4. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm 4?
Yeah,
okay.
but I agree. Like, there was at least 3 other tables that I felt had better animation.
I'd have gone Hot Wheels or Rick and Morty all day.
Definitely Rick and Morty. Want to play that.
It's fun, but it's a quick game. It's like, it almost feels like you're getting bored.
I could see that.
It is those short fast shots for sure.
Yeah, it's really cool that Slash did have a direct hand in pinball because he does love pinball so much. I kind of agree with you. I'm kind of done with the rock pins too myself, Jeffrey. Maybe not rock pins. Give me a Cypress Hill table. Give me a Nirvana table. Something. Wu-Tang. God, Wu-Tang's for the kids too. I don't know. Just I'm done with the old man rock tables. Don't get me wrong, they had their time, they had their music, it was good, but get out to the newer generation, get the newer kids in the pinball, do that music. A Weezer table.
That's kind of Gab Rocky too, though.
It kind of is. See, Jeffrey, I will agree, the last good rock table I feel was Iron Maiden, but I like Iron Maiden for other reasons. I like Iron Maiden because the original concept for the Iron Maiden table is actually Archer. and I'm a huge was actually Archer. I'm a huge Archer fan myself. So when I saw that at Chicago Pin Expo, I want to say like 3-4 years ago now, I can't even remember. And I played it for the first time. I loved it. And if I feel like if I ever got an Iron Maiden, and people would say this is blasphemous, I would probably deconstruct it and turn it into an actual Archer table.
Oh.
I know, but that's how much I wanted that Archer table.
And you're right, James. It would not, like, if your target sales demographic is the boomer demographic, then Wu-Tang is not for them. Wu-Tang is for the children. Is what they would say.
It's always the problem, right? No.
Oh no. It's not always the butler. I think they could only afford this like 8-bar segment of the Peter Gunn theme.
Do you think we start flipping out like Anna and Rebecca, more people will watch us? Like, we just start yelling at people?
I don't have enough energy to yell at people. So if you want to, go ahead.
All right. What about so maybe not a Wu-Tang table, but what about and we've said this before. I've probably talked about this to you. Maybe I've talked about this to you, Jeffrey, also. What about a Muppets table?
You gotta pay Disney though. You can afford that. That would be the most expensive pinball table.
Well, I mean, Stern, however, Stern has a deal with them to do Avengers. And Star Wars is Disney.
You're right. Was it Disney when they made the table? Yeah. Yeah, it was.
So, could we get a Muppets table? I think that'd be awesome. If anybody from Stern's watching, Muppets table. Da 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 da. Manamana. Manamana. Think about this. Manamana multi-ball. Manamana multi-ball.
Where's he?
Arunas! Tell me you would not all love Manamana multi-ball.
You make a good point, James.
It is brutal. Licensing's so brutal.
You say, they got Led Zeppelin, so, like, you can get just about anybody.
True.
Tired of looking at Ian's initials.
He's coming for you. Jacob!
What up, Jacob?
We love you, too.
Jacob!
We're watching Arunas be really good at pinball. So, like, same stuff
no,
you'd usually be doing here on a
I'm
Tuesday.
super nervous. Now that Jacob's watching.
You made him nervous. He's all at Twitter.
Aww. He's just getting the rhythm going.
I mean, this is a good flow table.
It is when you get it going. It is. Jacob misses you. Says you're doing great. Ooh, Fraggle Rock license.
Tell him I forgot to get the revolver though.
He forgot to get the revolver, Jacob. He forgot to get the revolver.
I remembered last fall.
I didn't forget, I just didn't go for it.
I didn't mean to get it, but I remembered that it would do something, so.
Yeah, EXP. I wonder what's going to happen with EXP.
Deep strategy cut.
I wonder what's going to happen with
Nailed
EXP.
it.
Don't they have like multiple players who are above a certain threshold and they can't be all on the same team?
You have read way more Rennie rules for this league than I have. If you get too good, you can't play in the league anymore?
Yep, pretty much. You just can't have too many of the same players on the same team.
Oh, well,
that
this
makes
has never
sense,
been a
Jeffrey.
problem for me. It's not a thing I'm ever going to encounter.
Yeah, Monster Bash and Fraggle Rock would be a little different.
You know what I thought Monster Bass would be cool as? a psycho pinball. You got the house up on the hill, put that where the castle is. You got the lane, right?
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
You got the couches. Instead of trolls, they're couches that pop up.
Oh, he lost on the roulette. That's the brutal part about this game.
Might be more of a spooky scout, Missy. I mean, it might be.
I think.
Did you ask them?
Yeah, Medieval Madness would be perfect for a psycho. Yeah. It makes so much sense.
But basically, all my ideas are just how to. Right? You got the house on the hill. You got the lane to go down. You could do a couch multi-ball. Instead of hitting the trolls, it's like the armchairs, right, in the living room.
Yeah. That would totally work.
All of my ideas are like horror movie related, so I'd be like a one-trick pony when it came to designing things. But I feel like that's a good idea. I'm gonna quench. Is he nailing it? He's nailing it so hard, guys. He's so good at this.
He lost all his points, now he's coming back for him. He got into a multi-ball, he's doing what he needs to do.
Still didn't get the ball.
There you go. He was kicking everybody's ass, lost all his points, and he came back, yeah. I get it.
Lost everything twice.
Lost everything twice. Remind me not to go to the casino with you, Arunus.
Are you really good at those games?
He used to be much better.
What did you say?
Sure.
Amazing?
He got back up to 300.
No. Oh, that outline going.
Somebody get the phone.
You still haven't played poker yet.
Ooh, I didn't know that, Jay Wolf. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know, Wolf. So, Runus, if you get Revolver playing during multiplayer games, no, did you know it also counts for everybody else down the line? Once you get it, everybody has it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what Wolf's saying. Yeah, he said it's a weird rule. Interesting. Awesome
You
rule
don't
set,
want to
Wolf.
go for revolver. Unless you're the last player.
That is
All
good
right.
to know for competition.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Wolf, I miss you, man. How's everything going with law practice?
I want to. No. It was fun until the end there.
Untouchable.
Thank you, game. I don't know what my score is.
Alright. Time for the comeback. This is going to be a 2 million ball.
So fun. Hooray!
Damien,
It's such a fun game. I love
I
it.
don't see your name either.
Oh, everybody's salty because they're looking at Ian's initials on the leaderboard.
This is where I come back.
You got this, Tom. Well, I hope everybody is doing awesome this evening. If you're just joining us or you weren't here when we started, welcome to Pinball Superfriends. We're here at Logan Arcade in Chicago, Illinois. They are kinda open, and you can go to their website for more information. Go to loganarcade.net. We are playing Who Done It, a Golden Era Ballet game with a Sophia Ryan credit on it. We are fans of yours. Hope you're having an awesome time at American Pinball. You're right, James. I should show some respect. They're like the Bulls dynasty. That is the 3-time Twippy winning Logan Arcade. Best pinball location as voted by the pinball community of the world. So we're very happy to be here. We're here with Ian. Tom is playing right now. Arunas is off camera. Melissa is doing work things. And we are having a great time. I hope you are too. Thank you for hanging out with us. There's so many great people streaming this evening. I had no idea. So if you haven't checked them out, Hot Nudge, Jack Danger, Dead Flip, it looks like Buffalo Pinball, and Play Better were all streaming just a little bit ago. If you haven't checked out those channels, please do that. They're awesome, and it's great content. Like, if you want to check out a good stream, like, maybe check them out, come back here. Tom just got the jackpot, though, so that's pretty dope. Lady Jackpot. Let's see all's here. Casino, thanks. Commander Root. After Bear. I'm not sure I said that right.
Nope.
Ice Wizards.
Yeah.
Jacob. Murph. TurboGrafx. So glad you guys are here. Almost slap saved it.
Almost. Who else is here? What's up,
Oh, and here's
TurboGrafx?
the... Click on this and it tells you the users in the chat.
Oh. Cool.
We're all learning Streamlab things.
We're learning.
Do you see my great Logan Arcade?
You know, I love your
The
layout.
overlay?
I love the layout tonight. Looks really good. The neon and everything.
I made a biscuits one too.
Oh, cool. Oh, you made a biscuits one? Nice. You should get an animation with, once they open up, get biscuits playing one day and make that one of your animations.
Well, if I ask, Zespy's got all the high-res images that I pulled from, so maybe he's got like video that I could make this out of.
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
Zespy, if you're watching, big fan of your photography, big fan
Yeah,
of the biscuits,
I
big
almost
fan of your
like Safety
establishment. I think I tell you that every time I see you, but I mean it. And I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, it is almost 9 p.m. Central Time.
No kidding.
Right? I was like, we've been hanging out for an hour and a half. Crazy. Time flies when you're playing with people who are really dope at pinball. I love watching them play. Yay!
Nice.
Tell me more about Tony. I guess Tony loved Trixie too for a while.
Now, do we all do the same case together? I've never noticed that during,
No, it's got different outcomes. Otherwise, like, player 2 would just be like, who did player 1 pick for this case? So it's
Makes
different
sense.
people.
It's been a while since I played multiple people in this. I think the last time I played it was with you and Ian here.
Probably.
About a month or so ago.
I love this game. This was one of the first games I was like, Gavin, do you have a whodunit? Could I rent it?
It's a good table. You know, it's a cool table, but it's also, people forget, like, it's a slot machine, too. So, like right over here,
Don't throw that.
like
Don't
right
throw
over the
things.
center of the table, that slot machine, that's real reels that they use in real slot machines. And if that breaks,
Well, but Bally still makes video poker machines and stuff. Who's player 3?
does
that
Bailey?
you?
No, that I believe is Ian.
Ian.
Oh wait, no.
Are you sure?
No, Arun. No, it's Arunas. He got an extra ball.
Oh, Arunas, you got an extra ball. It's still your turn.
And he was so upset he walked away.
I know he walked away, but it's still his ball, and we're just waiting for him. Oh, sorry. We were just giving you the business, as it were. Kind of game that's just for amusement only.
Definitely. Because God forbid, pinball is gambling.
Well, before 1976, that was
true. Thank you, Robert Sharp.
Oh, no.
Thank you, Roger Sharp, for keeping pinball legal. And being such a badass and calling your goddamn shots during a court case. Be like, yeah, I'm going to hit this ramp right here. I'll hit this spinner now. I'll get this many points.
Babe Ruth in it.
Yeah, he's just Babe Ruth in it the whole time. Like that's such a such a legend thing to do. If you don't, if you're in the pinball community, you probably know. But if you are new to the pinball community and don't know the amazing story of Roger Sharp, I implore you to do some Wikipedia googling and learn about the man and what he did to save the game in arcades and in the country in general. They almost outlawed pinball machines for a very long time.
Oh, let's see. Let's see how that went.
All right, people.
So
Ooh.
close to third place. You guys want to play again?
I'd love to.
Would you like to do some team play? 2 versus 2?
Oh, totally, Jeffrey81. Yeah, no. Logan
Yeah.
is such a speakeasy right now. It's got such a cool vibe to it. And what's also cool
Who
is
do you want
because
on your
they
team?
have everybody like separated, and it's limited games and it's by invitation only. It's
Okay.
yeah, it's totally got that feel. But they do it very safe.
Who
They
wants
do
to
it very
first?
safely,
Arunas is.
but I love the feel of it.
You're player 3. You and Arunas are on a team. Ann and I are going to be on the team.
Oh, we're going teams now. All right.
I said, do we want to play
Sure.
teams?
Freedom is carrying me to Victory City.
All right. I will do.
Tom, do you want to be on my team?
I thought I was on Arunas' team. Oh.
Consider those coattails ridden.
Watch, she's gonna annihilate everybody now.
Yeah.
No, don't say that. You're building on expectations.
Lowered expectations. Welcome to Lowered Expectations Pinball at Logan Arcade, where we make it look good, but we play like crap.
This is a spin-off from our Lowered Expectations dating show.
Remember, Revolver is 6th floor.
Remember, if you come in first, it'll do. Revolver is 6th floor.
Oh yeah, you know Jeffrey, I don't feel that left ramp is too bad on Stranger Things right now. There was a flipper issue I think a couple weeks ago, but I think that's been resolved. I know.
The Stranger Things is working now.
Yeah, Hobbs was talking about it a little while back, and yeah, he got it taken care of. He put it in the book, and they took care of it. Oh yeah,
Yeah, there's a book.
Put it in the book.
Put it in the book.
put it in the book.
Yeah.
Murph, yeah, you know us. If we're playing virtual league or regular league, we play efficient pinball, Murph, just so we can get back to drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, pinball's fun and all, but it's all about hanging out with your friends and playing. And I think that's what we like to do here at Pinball Superfriends.
If I had a third arm for my beer, I would never talk to anybody.
Yeah, yeah, okay, fair.
Well, or I'd get drunk and be everyone's best friend.
Yeah, you could.
I'm a happy drunk. This past year, this pandemic season, is the least amount of drinking I've done in my life since I started drinking with any regularity. Like since 18.
That's good though, I think.
It is, but...
And Wolf, I agree with you. Spamming that left orbit to get the extra ball lit, it's a smart move, and yeah, that's how that's how you can destroy the table and how EXP did destroy that table.
Which table?
Stranger Things.
Tell me more about Tommy.
I've always suspected Tony.
Oh no, he's talking about. I'm sorry, not Stranger Things. You're talking about. You're talking about Who Done It. My bad.
Hi, Wolfie. Miss you.
Well, Wolf, if you were watching earlier, Arunas bet the farm on roulette twice and lost. Went down to 0. So I don't know.
That was fun to watch.
It was fun to watch. He did come back and kick our
It
ass.
is.
But yeah. Wolf says hi again.
Yay! I would read that, but my eyes work at a 54-year-old's level, so
Hey, is the revolver good throughout the entire game? Question for Wolf.
Wolf, Arunus is asking if the revolver is good for the entire game or just that ball that he just lost.
Arunus, if it's a billion, I'm not looking.
Arunus, Wolf says it awards you 60% of the time.
I got the revolver.
And yeah, it lasts the whole game. And she's already into a multi-ball. If you've never played Whodunit, I recommend people play Mousing Around first, and then play Whodunit, or just play Whodunit. But I feel like Mousing Around is Whodunit's little brother, you know?
I don't disagree.
Mousing Around's a great game though too.
I hated that game for a long time.
I get it.
Until I had to tell myself I need to just fucking learn how to play this fucking game. I hate it.
Well, with mousing around, he's really trying to show me that. He's like,
Oh, mousing around? Kinda.
And just spam that center shot.
Like the three main shots are similar. I can see what he's saying, Jacob.
Yeah, for tournament play for sure. Like, it's the safest thing. But when you want to play the game and you get the extra good points, you gotta do the hard shit.
So you want to mouse around? Pinball? Yeah. That left out lane is so unkind. I don't like it.
I inadvertently mixed the Pac-Man game with the game music.
I was digging your tracks. Arunus is the official musical director for Pinball Superfriends. And Bad News Babes, I think. You probably got a credit on both of those albums. Oh no!
I tilted. Oopsie daisy.
Don't let anybody shame you. Ian's tilted like 3 times tonight.
Have I not already played in this first ball round?
No.
You were I think I played first.
I said, like, I trust them to keep track of it. We'll see how it goes. Can you guys hear, can you hear Pac-Man in the background? I do consistently as for Grand Shot posts. Yeah. Oh, I wish that was the competition, James, because I would also be dope at that.
Come on.
Yeah. Right?
Here it is, last chance. Nope.
You got it. You got it. He's getting there. Jackpot. Ian's doing really well.
Oh.
Yep. He's doing really well. Welcome back.
Of course he's doing well. So Arunus will take out me, and I'll take you out. Cool. Both of you?
Yeah.
Alright.
You couldn't afford it, honey. Oh.
Oh, probably not.
How did you feel about that? Good ball? Good ball?
That was a good ball, man.
It was a decent ball.
You also nailed it. So did you.
No, I did not nail it. I
How
just
Lane be
I
like, oh,
tilted.
no. Every game I played, James. It was between this and Adam's Family, and I'm thinking next time we're gonna play Adam's. Boo.
Good job, Arunus. Oh, damn it.
No, he was saying boo to Adam's Family.
But Adam's Family is a good table. It's classic.
He's on.
You love Adams.
I used to. The one here is mean.
He did. You're right. He did. I think you're right about that, Wolf.
What?
So Aruna, the last full Chicago pinball season we have, which I believe was 2019, 2 years ago, technically. Arunas had the highest win percentage out of the whole league. He was the MVP.
Nice.
That was that the year you guys? No, it wasn't. Never mind. You play. I believe PCB played Hooligans that year for the finals.
Yeah, I think so.
I know it's been so long ago. Somebody's Wolf will let me know.
All I know is that season we had to abandon. My team was 5-1. The Solenoids were in second place hardly.
Adams on Pinball Arcade, totally, or wherever you're playing it online or something. You can just annihilate that game, but when it gets to real life, it's not as easy as it looks. I know Wolf feels like ages since we've been in competitive pinball mode. Yeah, Murph. Yeah. Solenoids.
I will always bring up that Wolf and I tied for 14th place in making money in our division the last Pinbird. 14-way tie for 40th place in the T division.
Wow.
We could have walked with $100 or $200 or something. But we didn't make that cut. 14-way fucking tie.
Wow. That's crazy.
Pardon my language, everybody. Small children.
Yeah, solenoids. But that's what I love about the Chicago League is, don't get me wrong, you've got your top teams every year who are really good, but there are a lot of teams who have started from the bottom and done well. Like, the Solenoids have done really well into the playoffs. Like Pin Pals, 2 or 3 years ago, crap, we lost every freaking game that we played. Everybody thought it was an easy score every time they played us. And then, a couple years down the road, we had some member changes, got some more people, and we all got better. And now we're a little force to be reckoned with.
All right. I didn't see what it was, but ciao.
Wolf,
Who's
I
playing with 3 years?
Wolf, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, you guys got robbed.
It's true.
Free to get the 500-600 million
Thanks. It's not a...
No. She actually earned it.
No. I almost never play roulette. I don't like to chance it. I was like, I might not get those points back. That took me so long.
I had like an 8 billion point diamonds once or some insane number. It was strictly for roulette. I just kept doubling up and it was insane.
No, you're right, Jacob. Especially at their home bars.
Whatever. Yeah, I always
Nice. Nice. I haven't gotten an extra ball yet this evening.
Those are certain photo cards.
That's what I like saying, Jacob. It's just like, it's dangerous. I'm not that good at this. Like, I don't know that I'm going to earn those points back. Yay!
I'm trying. I thought I could just carry it. I thought
Yeah.
I could just carry this. You're so
I have
good
not.
at this.
I have not, James. Da-na-na.
Alright.
He's killing it.
So what does revolver do for multiple?
Oh no!
I'm sorry I moved the table, guys. It was necessary.
No, I thought you were gonna tilt. That took Ian out twice earlier.
In near required one of the pops, I don't know what order this process needs to happen.
This is a really close game.
Just all the information that I know. Get a revolver, and it uses the pop. Jack pop
Alright.
Bum bum bum.
Now let's see what angle there.
Good job.
Well, good thing I got an extra ball.
You get to shoot again.
I kind of want to move this back, but I'll probably...
Don't do it. Don't do it now. You'll be so mad if you tilt. Revolver makes the max jackpot from multi-ball go up quicker, up to 250 million per. And if you get multiple multi-balls, that can add up like crazy. It does take a good shove. It does.
Come on, there.
There you go.
He meant it though.
This is nice.
Killing it. Just nailing it. And now he's got Elevator Madness, which is the 2-ball. The 2-ball before you get the regular multi-ball. And he already got the revolver, so. Nailing it. Wow, his madness total was almost 200 million. For what it's worth, that is higher than the ball he started with.
Oh.
He's going to go 3 multi-balls in a row. Why not?
Well, Tom said he was going to take me out. I told him he couldn't afford it, but apparently he can. Always Trixie. It's true. And now he's headed to the roof. Yeah. You're right, and I think Tom's going to do it.
Come on, get up there.
Yeesh.
I thought you got base for multi-ball.
No, I lost the second ball for bases. That's what happened.
Almost. But still. You did so
Nice ball.
well.
Good ball, thank you.
Get in there. I'm going to...
Yeah, definitely always the main goal. Always catch the villain. Try to get through him quick. I don't know if anybody has a strategy for that. I just guess. Gotta catch them all, Wolf. Gotta catch them all. 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 Suspects. It is a tough shotgun, though. All right. right, now you gotta hit the roulette wheel and then the phone. It is, because you just get the momentum going on that wolf so much. If you try to catch it, you gotta have really good timing. What I've seen though is if you let it hit the flippers and just bounce across, it's a little easier to control. But everybody plays a little different, so.
Player one knows the business end of a flipper.
You heard that first here, folks. Player one knows the business end of a flipper. It's okay, we got this.
Put it back for you, Tom.
Thanks. Yeah, Jeffrey81, I haven't played Space Station that much. And when I have, it's been a very cool game to me. People are consulting with their attorneys. So how's everybody else's life going today? Tell me about your day, Internet. Maybe do anything cool, anything fun?
No, I'm wrong, ball two. No, I'm wrong, that's player
And
two.
here she comes. Here she comes to save the day.
I
Here
also
she
hear
comes.
Mighty Mouse in my head. And somebody said that. I had to change my mask to this wedding.
Oh,
So,
change the mask.
gotta stay.
Oh, that's cool, Jeffrey. I mean, I really like the theme. The space station theme has a lot of potential. I know I do really like the artwork on that table. That era of pinball, like the artwork then. Don't get me wrong, I love all the artwork today and everything. But it's just there's a nostalgia for that artwork on the older tables.
Oh, right down the middle.
All right.
All right, Tom.
All righty.
This is ball three, isn't it?
Yeah. Right?
I mean, you have last hurrah with Ian coming.
That's true.
What?
You can bank on me being player four and pulling it up like a weird,
All right.
so to speak.
We're in the broken mirror case.
Pure pinball games. What does that mean? I like Space Station. In fact, I saw one not long ago.
Internet, should I bet it?
Always.
Should he do it? Should he do it? Should he do
I
it?
always do it.
I think they want you to do it.
I'm gonna do it.
It's only for 444 million. It's not your whole thing.
No!
No, Internet.
Don't tell Arunus he's not in here.
I should have bet it, Internet. I should have bet it. I mean, he bets it, he loses it, I bet it, I lose it. I just play safe. Let's just pick who done it. It's a broken mirror, it's the butler. I don't know.
No!
Butler's always my first choice.
Mine too, but I didn't catch the filler. Is my score higher than Arunus's? What?
Double D.
Calm down. It's okay. Calm down.
I thought he was gonna tell.
He steps off the table sometimes.
See ya? I like to express how warm it is in here. Tom's nailing it. Doesn't even matter that he lost it all. $443 million. I feel like he has carried his weight as his team member. Wow. Oh, now Tom's feeding me. You're in the sense of
Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. I can't make up my mind.
You guys hearing this?
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Just wanted to face the multiple. Got the revolver. Wolf, you told me to get the revolver. I got the revolver. And then face the multiple. And better sister returns here.
Ian, you better bring it. I did my part. I beat Arunus. Now you gotta beat Tom.
I hope you lost the score.
Next, it's Tom and I versus you and Arunus. Or me and Arunus versus you and Tom. Whatever you guys want to do. Oh no! Not multi-ball. I like when it cracks him in the face for the extra ball. That's like, I think that's the best. I wish I asked about Attack from Mars this evening, but we're waiting on a part here.
Player 3 is untouchable.
Wow.
I'll leave that to you now, right? I didn't get an extra ball. Did I at least get a billion?
That's such a great call out,
I think
James.
you broke a billion.
Did I break a billion internet?
I was talking and did not see, but you definitely ended
I know. No, right under a
976.
billion.
You're right under it.
It doesn't matter. I think I've got to do. I think my high is 4 billion on this.
4 billion?
I think 4 billion on this table.
Ian, what happened, buddy?
I didn't play good.
Oh, okay.
I think it was when Tom moved the machine really threw me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I got my
Arunus moved it back. Arunus moved it back.
He did.
Well, we got
Oh,
1600.
you guys nailed it.
Yeah, we got
Great
1600.
comeback, by the way. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
Thank
that was
you.
amazing.
Well, I lost
You were like-
444
you
mil.
were like low 200 million when you lost that.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. What can you do?
Roof champion, that's what I
That's what you got. Roof champion.
Go roof! Go roof! One
The
more
roof is
4
on
player.
fire.
Yeah,
I'm
we
going-
just need a 4th player.
I was going to take a quick break.
Do it.
Alright, 2
You
players?
guys should do split
Sure.
flipper.
What's that?
Split flipper.
We did. We did a game before you
We
got
did a
here.
horrible back-to-back split flipper that just did not work. We can do regular split.
We can play. We'll each do a ball and then we'll play split flipper.
Okay.
So we'll see. And then we're winding down here, everybody. So we sign off the next 45 minutes or so. Gosh, I'm so glad everybody was able to come hang out. This has been so fun. It's not the same, but it's something. And it helps. I hope everybody's getting the support they need. And if you need help finding a vaccine, go to the Vaccine Hunters pages and groups on Facebook. They were super awesome and helped a bunch of friends here. There are lots of additional resources for those who are struggling during the pandemic. And if you have questions about those, you can message me. What happened, buddy?
Tilted.
I see that.
Lots of good trombone noises for tilt.
Yeah.
This is a great sounding game. It's just sad that all the sound gets buried in an arcade. Oh no.
I was so confident.
Alright, split flipper.
All right.
use that.
What did you want this evening?
It doubles your points if you're fucking if you freaking win.
Tell me more about Tony. Tony had a history of swindling his partners.
Yeah, I kind of do one. But the business end of the 7038.
Tell me more about Tex.
Father always had a bad temper.
It is pretty good.
Together we make one confident muscle.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alrighty. You make it 4-player?
Sure. Gonna steal Tom.
Oh, thank you.
Gonna steal Tom or no.
Gonna what? Steal Tom or Mel, yeah. Are we playing teams again?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Whose team are you on? Who do you want to have?
Not your team, that's for sure.
Okay. Whose team would you like to be on?
Whoever our fourth player is, I'll take the mystery player. You and Arunus versus me and Tom.
Okay. We have to figure out who our fourth player is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go first?
I do. Let me see
Okay.
who wants to be on this.
So we'll see.
Oh, no.
Right? Ian's super good at this. I always learn stuff from these guys. Love it. Casino, thanks. Commander Root. Cosmic Cottage Arcade. Extra more. Folks, thank you so much for being here. Jacob. James, Murph. A couple of folks I don't know. Sure. Okie dokie. And then it's Arunus and I. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you're having fun. We're having a great time. It's about 9:20 now. So we are. You and Ian are on a team, and Arunus and I are on a team.
Okay. I'm counting on you, Ian.
That's what I need.
Sorry.
That's alright.
Sorry.
That's alright.
You suck.
Thank you.
Guys.
That's gonna get him going. Yeah.
We're a team of opposites.
Yeah. Mutton Jeff.
Sure.
I know that's what people always tell me when I'm around taller people.
Goofus and Gallons.
Goofus and Gallons.
That being said, I need a sip of synopsis.
Nice, nice. Oh, she got the extra ball finally.
Extra ball.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna waste that extra ball. Oh, yeah.
Those pop bumpers, they're brutal on this game. Those outlanes too.
Left outlane isn't messing around.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Anybody else played this game? Aren't you always afraid of that left outline, especially when that ball comes down, like from the ramp, from like the elevator ramp? Like I know it holds up in that scoop for a second and then pops out, but I'm always afraid it's gonna go drain. All right.
Get in there. You and I are on a team. I did not do great this first though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not Trixie.
Not Trixie. Bruno original. Almost always, right?
It's always Trixie.
You have friends.
Hello. Hi, friends.
And we'll be winding down here soon, folks. It's about 9:25. I said that like 2 minutes ago. But we're having a great time. Good job. I'll be right back. You stand here.
All right.
You're in charge.
Hey, kids, I'm in charge. Free candy for everyone under 10. And shots of espresso. Nope. Double D. I wouldn't. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Come on. Sorry, Ian.
That's all right.
Yeah, give that second a bonus. Give that one a second. Yeah, sorry, guys.
Give it a courtesy flush.
Somebody light a match.
Can't get rid of that stink fast enough.
Seriously, no. That was horrible.
No, I think I did worse still.
I just couldn't get the rooftop multi-ball going. I missed every shot. Every time I was zoning in on one, it would change.
I have a big collection of photographs on my phone or on my computer at home of low scores on a ball or on a game where it's like, I don't think it's possible to get a lower score than this playing this machine.
Again, we're making it suspenseful, so we can come back and have an amazing victory at the end.
Still tired of seeing Ian's initials.
I like seeing Ian's initials now. It gives me hope.
I'd say do something about it, but apparently that's not on the schedule. Right, that's me.
That move tilts to JP, huh? Sometimes you gotta live life on the edge. Just, you know, give that table a little movement.
One more.
There you go. You're fine though. You're hitting the right thing. There you go.
I didn't have the pistol. But,
You didn't get the pistol, but you're in a multi-ball. Yeah, right, Wolf. I put up the other night. I put up 13 million on Batman, and I was ashamed of myself. After I did that, I just went to bed. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
And then just so you all know, this will probably be one of the last games that we play on stream tonight. It's about 9:30, and we want to respect the folks who let us come here and stream. And we've been here well, pachinko style. All right.
Really, do you, Jeffrey?
Just
Do you
let it
just
go.
you just pull the plunger and just see what happens?
Mhm.
Like, is that what pachinko style is? You just pull the plunger, let it go in the pop bumpers, to see what happens, see what kind of score you can get, or do you do any kind of flipping? Okay.
He is killing it.
All right, cool. Jeffrey, what I've been doing for fun is playing cross-handed like this on my table. That's been my little game to kind of just mess with my mind. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely no. I totally got that from Houdini, but I play that on my Batman. I play cross-handed like this for fun. Right now, my high score doing that is I'm up to 300 million playing that way on Batman. My goal is to play cross-handed and one day reach 1 billion that way.
Hey, good job. It's always Trixie.
Always Trixie. Everything's turning up Trixie.
You know, Houdini's a good warm-up, Jeffrey. The tight shots with it, so if you can zone in on those shots, you pretty much, are zoned in on a lot of hard, difficult shots on a lot of different tables, I feel. I mean, it's a little different depending on flipper power and things like that. Being that it's a Jersey Jack, or I'm sorry, an American Pinball. Yeah, definitely. You can definitely carry it over, Jeffrey. Whitewater's another classic. But
I love that game.
I feel Whitewater though.
Whitewater is so much fun.
I feel half the fun is getting the skill shot, just getting it right up the ramp, perfect, just right over the hump and right onto the flipper and hit the whirlpool. Or if you get it over and get the other side. But if you can get that combo shot, like the card shot, if you will, if you ever play next gen, the card shot where you hit it up the ramp and then hit it with the right flipper. Points. Points, points, points.
Wow.
Nice. Nice.
And then, that was on the case. Come on, baby.
Yeah, that's true. You need to find a good place for Whitewater.
Hey!
There we go.
God damn, son!
Alright, so I'll take the night off, guys. Ian's got this for me. I mean, look at that. Another 100 million right there. What are you currently at? Now you got the revolver. Yeah, 5 billion shit. Thanks for staying in the chat, keeping us active, Jeffrey. Talking with us, it's been a pleasure. What's up, JV? I see you lurking in there. Great ball.
All right, 5.2.
That was sexy.
All right.
So I hope everybody was watching Ian play that ball because that is exactly how you play this game. Yeah, just watch what he did, everyone.
Where do you think you're going? Most impressive.
Oh, that was brutal. That was brutal. There's nothing you could have done there. I think it's mine.
Just roll them, Mom.
How many things? Oh, that's
Right? Ian nailed it. Oh, it's been so awesome. Thank you for hanging out, James. We're going to sign off here in a few minutes, too, as soon as we're done with ball 3 on this game. But we'll be back on Saturday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, maybe a few minutes after, playing a surprise game from a super secret location. And it's going to be awesome.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we got one ball left. We have so many balls left. Tom's nailing it.
Not yet.
Catch next friend stream. Yay! Oh, thanks for hanging out. Thank you for joining us. What just happened? Arunas!
No.
Oh no! Sorry, wait, never mind. I'll stop yelling. I'm sorry, guys.
Say, where'd this come
Everybody got really good at this game really quickly. Oh, I thought it was your turn, and then Tom was like, never mind, extra ball.
Now it's his turn.
Now it's your turn.
Now it's his turn. It doesn't matter. Ian played amazing.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? Arunas is about to nail it.
True. I stand corrected.
He's about to kill it.
Player 4 knows the business end of a flipper.
He does.
I love the elevator assembly on this, that whole reverse loop thing. Same with mousing around. Or is it Bad Cats?
Mousing around. That's what Tom was saying earlier.
You do a good job hosting this. I have no idea how to speak to the people. You do very well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we'll be back on Saturday. Ian will be with me. We'll be at a super secret location. Oh.
Man.
Fight him. I've got to see how this plays out. Like I said, we'll be heading out here soon. Just in a couple of minutes. I might let them play this extra last ball out. But like everybody this game has gotten an extra ball.
There you go. Junk ball.
Nailed it.
That's what happens. One good ball makes the game.
Is it my turn?
believe it is your turn.
All right.
And I'm here now. I really like the layout of this machine.
It was just a matter of time before she and Tony became lovers.
Oh, I have an alibi.
Oh,
Oof.
them outlanes though.
Yeah.
Ernest, I'm sorry.
Go give Tom a little shout around the corner or something. Just waiting for Tom to advance our lead. Tom's an awesome player.
He is. It's your turn.
So you're at 10 billion right now?
I had a complete airball. All through his garbage.
Alright, so nothing's changed, right?
No, it's still, yeah, we're still
Alright, awesome.
4.8 billion points out.
Or I'm going to shoot for 6 billion. Okay.
Alright, please do.
I'm sorry, internet for slow. Make that later.
See, that was Tom doing his Babe Ruth where he points to an outfield, and that's where he's going to hit the homer.
Well, no, I point there, and I totally biff it, and I hit the foul post.
We did this on Saturday at ORD. Mark called a shot like Babe Ruth did at one point.
Yeah, it's internet. It's not easy playing pinball and calling shots.
Go do your Lithuanian whistle over there and see if we can get Ernest to come back.
Ernest, I roll.
Yeah.
So you're saying we got a chance?
You got a chance. Have a 4.7 billion point ball. You're good.
Jeez.
Wait, what?
Wait, how are? Oh yeah, he's played for.
You have 4.7 billion?
I'm just saying that's what you're gonna need if you've got a chance. You're gonna need to get that.
4.7 billion. That's doable.
I mean, I did it on a ball. So
Yep.
Mm.
But we're not pinball gods like you, Ian. You have your name on the table.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
One minor award is just that you annoy everybody all night long.
Anytime the roulette goes, I love it when my name's on there, like my initials. It's just fun. But I think mine messes people up because it's like my initials are 10.
Okay.
So I think when the slot machine goes and my initials
Player
are
one.
Oh, that would be
Roof
me.
champion.
Or me.
No.
Wait. My initials aren't ASS.
That's funny. All right, y'all. So we've come full circle. We started this evening with Ian
Roof
putting
champion
himself on the board as roof champion,
Roof
and now he just beat himself
What about roof
as roof
champion?
champion.
Phrasing.
Okay, let me show you guys this super awesome screen ending.
Same teams.
Oh, we're gonna play again, but you know what? We're gonna end the stream. Everybody, here's the stream ending.
Bye, guys.
Ciao. Everybody have such a good night. We had a great time.
Murph, if
And
you're still there, you've got a face for radio.
that's not a very nice thing to say.
He's my friend, and I can say it to him.
We are super friends.
I will also say, if you are leaving us, if Dead Flip or Hot Nudge are still streaming, you should check out their streams.
Yeah.
Well, we will automatically send them to them because we host those too if they're on when we're not. So have a good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to show you that cool thing at the end. Bam!
Oh, look at that. That's so cool.
Have a good night.
We're on fire.